Old Harry here again at another cemetery. The cemetery again, Hillcrest Cemetery in Easley. This is a big one. I think it's the third or fourth time I've been in this one. God, ain't no end to it. I'll come here 100 dang times to get them all. But I'm going to have to go further and further and further away to find new ones. But they still blend in the older ones. Loving memory of George Elbert Wilburn, 1886 to 1970. Son Martin Wilburn and Annie Price Wilburn, Gamut, beloved, sincere friend and educator. Freemason. Kate Marriott Wilburn, daughter of Clyde Earl and Nora Marriott, 1896, 1976. George Marriott Wilburn, 1920-1953, son of George Wilburn and Kate Wilburn. Robert Martin Wilburn, 1891 and 1967, son of Martin Wilburn and Annie Price. Louise Gravely Wilburn, 1896-1974. Our baby, Robert M. Wilburn, 1929 to 1929, and they were born dead. Arthur Baker Looper, 1889-1968, son of Elias Looper and Elizabeth Caroline Baker. Daughters of the American Revolution, Ellen May Wilburn Looper, 1888 and 1982. Well, I'll be doggone. Austin Neely, 1902 to 1984, and Pearl P., 1902 and 1996. He run Austin Neely's store in Pickens. My grandfather was a butcher for him one time. Albert R. Lewis, 1908, June 3rd, 1997. That man had a school named after him. Well, hello, pretty daisies. Glad ain't nobody cut you down. Ruth H. Lewis, 1976. Infant son of Albert R. and Ruth Lewis, July the 5th, 1945. T. Reese Bowen, 1920-1998. Faye J., 1921-2019. He run a store in Fairlane Flats. I didn't know I was going to come down to here finding people I knew. David Clyde Garrett, 1893-1981. Mary Honeycutt Garrett, 1896-1967. Edward Bolden, June 1st, 1914 to March 10th, 1971. Gladys S. Bolden, 1918-1980. Jones W. Parkins, 1893 to 1972. Luella B., 1908-1997. L. Felice Dorsey, 1920 to 1985, and Gladys D. Dorsey, 1923 and 2007. Married 2/17/45. Paul Benjamin Irwin, Technician 5, U.S. Army, World War II, 1916-1986. Ellen Gant Irwin, 1923 to 2011. Samuel R. Finley, 1932 to 2018. Audrey Raxter Finley, 1934 to 2019. Grady B. Field, 1899-1989. Lois H., 1903-1999. See if I can see that again. Married 12/23/1923. Louis Forrester, September 20th, 1928, July 17th, 2008. Sarah Field Forrester, 1928, 2011. Roy H., 1913, 1985. And Edna F. Hunter, 1916 to 29. Milton Rogers, 1907-1990. Francis F., 1918-2009. Irvin Hood, 1920-2002. Nellie F., 1920-1998. William Grover Nix, 1910-1993. Winnie Lee Nix, 1917 to 2000. Benjamin McDaniel, 1896 to 1982. Nellie Joe, 1903-1991. Leland Clark, 1924 to 2023. Margaret D. Clark, 1927-2016. Oscar Clark, 1999 to 1972. Lois C., 1940 to 1979. Wallace C. Tompkins, 1938 to 1962. Freddie Mae Tompkins, 1914 to 2009. Oh, man. McKinney, Tom J. McKinney, 1912-1995. I don't believe I know that one. I'm kin to some McKinneys, but FLR McKinney, 1913-2004. Woodrow Master, 1916 to 1973. Geneva N. Master, 1927-1998. Talking about a big cemetery. This is one of them. Empress Lewis, U.S. Navy, World War II, 1921 2015. Hazel Lewis, 1923 to 2016. Alpha C. Lewis, 1993, 1980, and Sam C. 1895, 1983. Nina Lewis, May 1923, 2013. Lucille Lewis Shipman, 1939, 2022. Willis R. Hughes, 1905, 1957. Isaac Hughes, South Carolina, CMM U.S. Navy, World War I and II, 1898, 1962. That's the first one of them I run into, 2 wars. Helen Stewart Morgan, 1931 to 2012. Lewis Morgan, First Lieutenant, U.S. Army, World War II, 1921 to 2007. Joanne Compkins Stewart, 1941 to 2008. Pretty flower. It's artificial, but it's still pretty. Harold Wilson Stewart, U.S. Army, 1934 to 2003. Edward F. Sebring, 1886 to 1959, and Myrtle P. Sebring, 1898 to 1981. Cleo Pilgrim, 1912 to 1996, and Velma S., 1915, 1995. Eleanor McDaniel Rourke, 1903, 1995. Daniel Francis McDaniel, 1925, 1965. William Lewis Fortner, Sergeant U.S. Marine Corps, World War II in Korea, 1924 to 2020. Elizabeth Brewer Fortner, 1927 and 2015. Did you find him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Also found Lewis McCall too.
Oh.
He's right there at Lewis McCall. Found Uncle Alvin.
Yeah.
Larry.
And
I found
Joe.
Baby Bird.
Oh, 1938, 1995, and Ann Carter, 1939.
And the mama's trying to get me to go somewhere else, but I don't know where the baby bird is.
Huh?
The baby bird.
Oh, you found the baby bird?
Yep. Mama don't like me finding it though. You gonna do this one?
Oh, well, it's kind of out of the path.
Oh. Well, I like it.
Yeah. You found the graveyard bird.
Yeah.
Ross C. Walker, 1928 to 1962.
Don't know where it's at now.
I done forgot what to call them blame things.
Graveyard bird.
Yeah, but they do have a name.
No, they don't. They're graveyard birds.
Charlotte T. Hudson, 1868, 1963. Grady Field Jr.,
Archie Bagley,
1925.
PFC 8. That was wrong.
It's got babies.
One.
One baby.
You know them little things like that?
Uh-huh.
It's down in one of those.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
Henry Wise, 1923, 2002, Catherine T. Wise. Well, I'll be dang. 1925, 21. That's the woman that married me and Margaret.
Oh, hey.
John Valley, Winchester, 1924, 2018. North Earl, 1924 and 2003. You never know who you're going to run into. Shelby Jean Kelly Durham, 1937. John C. Durham, U.S. Air Force, 1935, 2001. Red Bowl of Boone, 1918, 1960, 1965, yep. Eddie L. Bolin Jr., 1948, 1962. Thelma Garrett, 1915, 1995. You know, you'd think there'd be more of them graveyard birds in here.
Oh, they know that mud was running too slowly, but guess what? It's all right. I know where the baby is. The old one.
This must be one of the older sections or something.
This must be the old section, but these people are older. This one's born in 1876.
James,
Died 1975. 1873. 1955.
James Albert Latham, 1963, 1995. That's
I'm
okay.
making you. Hey, what's this one for?
You can bump your gums.
I'm sorry.
Roy Neely, South Carolina Sergeant, U.S. Army.
Oh,
Whoa.
Clemson University.
1895, 1960.
That's 1965.
Henry Welborn Looper, 1912, 1929. Amy Suzanne Welborn, 1963, 1986. Elma Wilburn Griffin, 1894, 1978. Martin Wilburn and Annie Price, 1850, 1927. Annie was 1857, 1936. See what a marvelous thing that was. My wife ran across. In loving memory, James T. Townsend Jr. Clemson University class of 1967. Ooh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Holy Whitman, 1892, 1957. Tom T, 1891, 1979. Lawrence Couch, 1880, 1963. Jeannie M, 1972. I'm running out of breath. Ross Odell, 1878, 1958. Elizabeth Townsend, 1919, 1999. James T. Sr., 1915, 1975. He is a Shriner. Daisy B. Odell, 1877, 1954. William Marshall Hughes, 1906, 1955. Cheryl Lewis Hughes, November 1906, 1999. Luther Edinburgh, 1894, 1966. Lena Edinburgh, 1901, 1954. Susie M. Aiken, 1903, 1992. Marshall Aiken, 1901, 1988. J.L. Edinburgh, 1922, 1923. Annie Mae Hughes, 1909, 1992. Oliver Hughes, 1909, 1968. Joe Emmanuel Kelly, 1899, 1968. Pauline A. Kelly, 1916, 1987. Maud Lewis, 1895, 1964. Eugene A., 1891, 1988. And a pretty one. Ray Cash, 1923, 2015. Sue Cash, 1918, 2009. I have to miss one here. Joyce Hughes Carson, 1936, 1989, and Wendell Paul. Underwood, Donald Underwood, 1970. Lyda E. Underwood, 1928. Oh, it's getting hot out here. Natalie S. Neely, 1906, 1996. J.A. Bunk Neely, 1904, 1964. U.M. Well. Roy Wilson, 1938, 1961. Eunice Sam, 1941, 2020.
Where would you be?
William Dalton, 1911, 2007. William A., 1910, 2003. Somebody's blowing their horn, tooting their tooter. Billy Joe Dalton, U.S. Navy, Vietnam, 1937, 2011. Ed Sweet, 1888, 1939. Mamie G. Sweet, 1890, 1974. William D. Jr. Stewart, 1925, 2015. Ruth M., 1930. Arthur Fenton, 1908, 1987. Lonnie Owens, 1921, 2001. Bernice Sweet Owens, 1918, 27. S.W. Finley, 1970, 1993. Meeks, Robert L. Meeks, 1960, 1973. Mason, Clona A., 1901 to 1987. Betty F. Watson, 1930. Emaine E., 1933 to 5. Lordy. Robert P. Bowen, 1884, 1964. Janice C. Bowen, 1889, 1972. Norma F. Walker, 1917, 1967. C. Gordon, 1912, 1973. Excuse me. Ball season. Lucia M. Finley, 1900, 1990. J. Thomas Finley, 1893, 1955. Flossie Britton, 1910 to 2007. Harvey J. Britton, 1914 to 2001. Bluesy Bird.
I'm trying to figure out where somebody's buried at.
Oh, Baron Knox, 1906, 1966. Burnett H, 1910, 1998. John Youngblood, 1913, 1987. Ray Evans, 1929.
Bite me. You heard him.
Yeah. Fredecia Youngblood, 1916 to 2010. I love these names I can't pronounce. Sonny H. Etton, 1932, 1932.
Yeah, there's some of these names. I'm like, what? You think the daddy's name or something?
Grover Gant, 1993, 1973, 1893. Leela O, 1891, 1966. Adis. Geneva Adis, 1925 to 2012. Charles Adis, 1924, 2007. Winfredale Littleton, 1911, 1996, and Inez Littleton, 1913, 1957. Gilstrap, Margaret D., 1929, and Richard Jr., 1925. Brazil, Elizabeth H. Brazil, Frank Brazil, 1901, 1964, New Him. Louis Murphy, 1927, 2005, Helen B., 1931, 2018. Minnie Jane Baker, 1936, 2019. Leonard S., 1932. J. Earl Roper, 1900, 1986. Ola T., 1912, 2002. William Jackal, 1932 to 2003. Deborah Rice, 35. Ben Ray Alexander, 1948, 1969, and Alan Alexander, 1951 to 1951. Steel, I believe that's the name. Western Steel, 1923 to 2000.